Pisces, what is happening? Welcome to your energy update. I hope everyone is doing fantastic. So let's see what's happening for you coming up after this Scorpio partial lunar eclipse, I believe. So again, eclipse season, a lot of things transitioning, a lot of internal. It's spooky season, so the shadowy aspects come out. So you have to be vigilant to maintain yourself grounded so you're not open for unquestionable things to attach themselves to you, okay? So let's get with a couple decks and let's see what's going on for Pisces. What's coming in for Pisces? What's happening here moving forward for Pisces? Okay, Pisces, what's happening? What's happening for Pisces? So I hope everyone is doing fantastic. What's happening in your world? Maybe love is a little questionable for some of you people. We are in Scorpio season where people retract and go into introspection, right? Very powerful, intense sign. Let's see here. What's happening for Pisces? What's coming up for Pisces? What is coming up for Pisces? Clear and concise messages. What's coming up for Pisces? What's coming up for Pisces, Spirit? What's coming up for Pisces? Clear and concise messages. All right, bottom of the deck on this one, 3 of Swords. Let's get with this other deck and get some other underlying energies, some emotion. What's coming up for Pisces? I do see here a need, right? Like a culmination, like a feeling that is bubbling up, a need to take action in regards to something. You need to maybe connect to your intuition at this time. Don't get, say, unbalanced. Pretty much, you know, in order to stay connected to your intuition, you have to keep your vessel balanced, and that sometimes is challenging. Bottom of the deck on this one, thirst. All right, one more, and then we are going to get going. I just want to make this really detailed here. Let's see what's coming up for Pisces. What's coming up for Pisces? Clear and concise messages. What's coming up for Pisces? What's coming up for Pisces? Clear and concise messages. What's coming up for my Pisces friends? What's coming up for my Pisces friends? Clear and concise messages. Clear and concise messages. What's coming up for Pisces? What's coming up for Pisces? Clear and concise messages. What is coming up for Pisces? All right, bottom of the deck on this one, 4th house, roots. So maybe the 4th house, right? And this card has been coming up. A lot of us, our foundation, right? Our family, our home, background, comfort, cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, habits. So your foundation is being uprooted completely. You're probably instilling new habits. You're probably focusing a lot more on taking care of yourself, all right? But I do feel that maybe there could be a little bit of discouragement at this time. So again, keep in mind, spooky season, it's like the devil, right? The doubt, the fear tries to set in. But let's go through this. All right, base of your reading, we have the Hangman in the reverse. We have balance, opposition, and then we have primal, connecting within sacred dance instinct. So I feel at this time that you may be a little disconnected from your intuition, right? We're having here, you know, sacred dance, intuition, and some sort of opposition. And this Hangman is, again, at the beginning, I was talking about like this culmination, this need to take action. Maybe you're stalling. And I only say that because what's helping or hindering you, we have the High Priestess in the reverse, which is maybe not listening to your intuition, right? Not taking action where you need to, a lack of communication, or not letting the insight come in where you should be maneuvering here because you're not connected. And then we have ancient, ancestry, magical. So I feel here that a lot of you need to instill a habit or routine of how to keep connected, right? During these times, right? The veil is thin. This is a self-mastery that we've been preparing for. How to keep yourself balanced. You know the things that you have to do. You're eating, what you consume, what you're watching, all this good stuff to be able to, and meditation routines, right? But I feel here right now there's a disconnection, okay? Or it could feel challenging at this time, but it's, it's because there's a lot going on. All right, your conscious mind is death, creator and complexity. All right. So I feel here that you're really focused on initiating something, on getting something going. I feel here that you're really wanting to transform something in your life, and this is really becoming, something here that is contradicting with you. It's initiating some sort of spark, but it needs some sort of adjustment. Some adjustment needs to be made, some sort of transformation, okay, in some way of doing something. So you're very focused on that on your conscious mind. Subconsciously, all right, we have the 10 of Cups in the reverse, popped out, perception, and then we have courtesy, thoughtful, polite. Interesting. I don't know. I feel here that, there's something that you're not happy about in regards to maybe social media or some sort of like surrounding or your sociability. Maybe you're overly polite. I don't know, something of the sort. Let's get more clarification. Not necessarily, but I feel here that the way that you're perceiving some sort of desire, some sort of wishes, you're being very passive about it. That's the energy I'm getting. Let's see here. Let's clarify. What is this? What is this? 10 of Cups, perception, and polite, good manners. What is this? What is this? What is this? Knight of Swords and 3 of Swords. Yeah, I feel here it's still complex, but I feel here that you're subconsciously feeling that call to transform something here. Knight of Swords, right? And at first it wanted to pop out in the reverse, the Emperor. So subconsciously, which rules pretty much everything in our lives, you're going into action about changing your perception about something. Internally, subconsciously, your perception about maybe your happy ending or your wish or some sort of desire. I don't know, something of the sort. Anyhow, your next move, Pisces, we have the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if I was out on the reverse. Call for help, which is reaching out, need for backup, and then we have Venus. So because these two were laid out in the reverse, I'm not, take it as you will. For some of you, I feel that there's an opportunity here, but because you're not really voicing or opening up, in regards to love, maybe this is the disconnection from your intuition. Maybe you're not balanced. So instead of speaking up, and then taking this opportunity, something here doesn't get off the ground. For some of you, I feel that, yes, some of you do take that opportunity in regards to love. You open up, you admit your needs. You're more vulnerable in a situation where it's needed. How you see yourself. We have Idolist, which was in the reverse, but again, I'm not really reading these like this. Depends. Free will and the Empress. So maybe, Pisces, you see yourself, for some of you, you're very honest with yourself, and you see, yes, I'm dope as shit, like I'm amazing, but there's some parts of me, right, where I need to hone my discipline, okay? I need to not be so airy with the things and be a little bit more practical so I can actually attain the goal, all right? For others of you, I feel here that you are just seeing yourself in a very high manner. This is true for a lot of Pisces. You're really realizing your worth a lot more. I think that's a theme for Pisces. Like in interaction with other people, over time, you're like, wow, I am pretty cool person. I'm pretty like amazing. Not to really compare yourself with anyone, but you're really starting to feel and know your worth, and that's going to radiate out, right? Because you're going to have more confidence to just go after the things you want. In your environment, we have a King of Pentacles. That could be having money issues. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but a boss person. They're very focused on their money right now, whatever. Anti-hero, which is risk taker. And then we have transform Pluto. So I feel here that, again, this is a transformative time for someone in your external. And I feel here like someone is feeling risky, okay? Someone is open to your communication in some way. There's a lot going on here. Maybe this person at this time, if something were to happen, they would like jump ship from their current relationship to yours. Be careful with that. But Also, because King of Pentacles could be a married person, risk taker. But yes, that could be someone in your external. Maybe if you want some sort of relationship, a theme here is, again, not listening to your intuition and possibly missing some sort of opportunity because you're not speaking up. Maybe at this time you're coming across as too stern. But I know you're really focused on initiating some solid foundations for yourself, which is important, right? You know, so also an energy here for you is you are being a risk taker. You're wanting to take risk because maybe your money's not looking great. You know, you need to transform that aspect of your life. All right. Okay. Your hopes and fears is you're hoping to put consistent effort. You're hoping to really get buckled down and get to work, and maybe your assets improve and, you know, your financials improve a little bit. And you're hoping to have a clear mind here. All right. The outcome, 5 of Cups. We're going to clarify. 5 of Cups. We have, and they were popped down the reverse, but I don't really read these in the reverse. Witness, supernatural, inexplicable, miraculously, as I saw 11:11, outworldly, otherworldly, and numinous, the unknown, ESP, psychic abilities, tingling, ghost, other worlds. All right, I feel here, Pisces, that maybe during this time where you want to initiate something, you have to let the process flow, because I feel here also you may be being too hard on yourself, okay? Being too critical on yourself. You're being down, but you're getting a lot of insight as well. You're like experiencing a lot. Maybe this time, just gather it all together. But also a lot of this that you may be carrying is not yours. You're like picking up on other people's energy because the veil is thin. So let's do some clarifying here. Let's do some clarifying. Yeah, I feel this is a time where you could be really connected. You could be having dreams. You could be really getting some insight here from maybe, I don't know, other dimensions, sentient beings, extraterrestrials. I don't know. What are you practicing? Let me know. Let me know. All right, what is this? What is this? What is this 5? Let's get with the spooky deck. What is this 5 of Cups here for the outcome of Pisces? It's like what is this 5 of Cups? What is this 5 of Cups? I feel like you're doing a lot of observation, and a part of you, inside of you, is like, oh shit, I need to like get to work. I need to do, but it's a time where there's a lot going on for you because you're such a perceptive being. All right, what is the 5 of Cups here? What is the 5 of Cups, Pisces outcome? What is the 5 of Cups here, Pisces outcome? 5 of Needles, 5 of Swords. This is just a time here, maybe where inner things come up to self-sabotages, right? These inner ghosts. 5 of Needles, 5 of Swords energy. What else? What is this 5 of Cups and 5 of Swords? 5 of Cups and 5 of Swords. What is this? 10 of Presents. Yes. I feel here that you're being very hard on yourself. You're getting a lot of downloads. You're getting a lot of intel on the things that you want to change about yourself, okay? And you're in this witness conscious, which is really good because some people don't even have the ability to see from a general view. You see from a general view, and yeah, it's kind of hurtful, and you're going through a grieving process. And yes, you could be in your head maybe self-sabotaging because you want to build something stable for yourself. You want to improve your stability. You want to improve your money. It's really this introspective energy coming through. So there's a lot coming through here. But there could be a tendency to be overly critical on yourself. All right, what is this Witness and the Numinous? What is this Witness and the Numinous? Witness and the Numinous. Queen of Presents, the Empress, and Death. Ooh. To know, personal evidence, to speak out. Intuition. So it's interesting because I feel that some of you, despite some of this stuff, it's like this is a very abundant time for you to acquire financial gains. Okay, I do see that, like, I don't know, a quick shift. I'm sensing like a quick shift. If something has been happening, like a quick shift happens and some like abundance comes in for you. Pisces, Empress and Queen of Pentacles, death, and then witness and numinous. It's kind of like this inexplicable energy where like things just kind of come through and align for you financially. But it's a time where you're in a lot of mental turmoil. But again, that mental turmoil is what's fueling this intention and emotion to bring you this like fast, right? I don't know. What is advice for Pisces here to wrap this up? Or, okay, give us an energy to tie all this together. What is all this? What is all this for Pisces? 3 of Presents and 2 of Presents. Yes. I feel here, Pisces, it's like a level of growth, really. Like, you know, you're really learning to acquire to these energies. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Presents. You're building. You want to build upon something. You're really strategizing here. You're really trying to maneuver. So it's like an adjustment here, right? We saw here, yes, you're very focused, an adjustment on transforming or adjusting something in your life to be better fitting for you. So don't get discouraged. You know, you're seeing certain things are being called out. You're seeing certain aspects of yourself, witnessing from a higher consciousness, which is a good thing. And you just need to lovingly anchor it in, right? Because if you're too hard on yourself, then it's just like analysis paralysis, right? Love is the answer to be able to lovingly assess and say, you know what, I'm not perfect, but I'm just going to take the first step. All right, real quick, because this is already, give us a finance card for Pisces. Finance card for Pisces. What's finances looking like here from this Scorpio? Finances here for Pisces. And remember, so we just had the Scorpio lunar eclipse. So we're gonna, all the fields, right? All the intensity, power of prayer, obstacles blocked. This is the energy that I was feeling as the outcome, right? Obstacles and blocks are lifted, and power of prayer. It's like you're so in your head, and you're so like, the energy is so intense with emotion, even though this feels icky, you're focused on the money. So it's like that prayer, that emotion can lift blockages for you, and things can kind of open up. But it's going to depend how you handle this energy. You can also get yourself further stuck by your mind. Like, your mind can literally open up. You know, it's all energetic, right? I know people are like, oh, I'm like, earth signs are like, I'm living in I'm done. One more for Pisces money. Pisces money. All right, dreams of abundance and donations, teething, and charitable work. Ooh, so a lot of you have really been thinking, and you know, in this time of introspection, of wanting to shift your careers, your life purpose, or align with your life purpose to something that is of a giving nature, right? You are an empathetic person, and a lot of you are interested in humanitarian things. So it's like, I feel here that you really have to put that into the universe at this time and begin to start working towards it. But I feel here that is a route. If you needed some sort of confirmation that yes, you should be going towards that route. Maybe I went back to school. I think I told you guys, because I'm going to finish up my political science, and I, possibly want to get a law degree after that, right? Because in order to initiate change, so a lot of you are wanting to do things that have a humanitarian view or ending to them, or, some sort, and you need to like get to a certain point. It's like, yes, take the steps. Okay. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Follow that. Okay. But anyhow, what's advice? Advice for Pisces. Let's get one of these. Advice for Pisces to wrap this up. Advice for Pisces. Advice for Pisces. I'm going to do a love reading next. Actually, no, I'm going to do Scorpio and Cancer. All right. Hummingbird, release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. We also have use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find a new rhythm. And I think that's what you're doing. You're really, it's all about finding the new rhythm that fits and aligns with your most authentic self. You've changed a little bit. So now you're changing your world to accommodate. And some of us can't break away from routine or habits. And this is what you're foundationally, I think that's the word, changing. So that's a good thing. All right. Sometimes pain is good. Pain means that you're putting yourself, you're making yourself suffer, but you're putting yourself out of your comfort zone. And that ultimately is going to be better for you in the long run. And you're going to experience less pain in the long run if you experience it now. Stand tall and proud. See the leadership role unfolding in front of you. Pisces, listen. I feel there's some good stuff happening. It feels icky, this transformation. Sometimes if we're not seeing it from a general view, we can judge it and we feel small in the situation. But I feel here that things are unfolding, okay? Yes, some things are being drawn up, but just maneuver with love and accordingly and take the next step and just follow your intuition, okay? Don't be analysis paralysis. That could be a thing for Pisces here. All right, advice for Pisces to wrap this up. Transformation and change. And that's exactly what's happening for you, Pisces. More and more, you are walking into the light. You are leaving behind levels and layers of yourself and filters that just were not your true authentic self, that were even generational for some of you. So you're doing so much work. Don't be too hard on yourself, because understand that you are changing. Look how far you've come. You're going to align. And see, I know the patterns. Fire magic. I know the patterns of my life, at least. I know around this time. And of course, for everyone, because we're biological creatures and it depends where you live and all that good stuff. But it's the fall. This is what happens. This is what happens to nature. Things die off for spring, new things to emerge. So we're changing and releasing at this time. So don't judge yourself. Be kind to yourself. All right, one more card. What's coming up? What's next? What's next for Pisces? And this might put me in a whole other thing, but I'm not going to clarify whatever comes out. What's coming up? Step out of your comfort zone. Again. Step out of your comfort zone. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Acquire new things. Meditate and contemplate. So it's important for you to maintain your self-balance, right? And really listen to what's coming in. A fiery climax approaches. Some unexpected stuff is coming, I'm telling you, and it's good. Have faith in your dreams. This is like the same thing we're seeing again and again. All right, guys, see you guys soon. Hope that was helpful. Bye.